So you go guys on YouTube, here's a video of Jamie Lee. Now you might remember Jamie from such videos as Best Golf Lesson Change Ever. I think I posted about 2 weeks ago. And Jamie is back. I advised him to book a lesson in within about 2 weeks. Let him go away and practice. Because the movements were incredibly extreme last time. Quick recap last time. This was Jamie when he first came in. Only been playing golf really since the start of the year. Was happy with a shot that kind of went 107 yards, even though it's not really with a 7-iron, which wasn't really the case. And we saw before quite an extreme opening of the club face, and because of that, a very extreme over the top swing. Super, super, super extreme. I was measuring shots at 21 degrees out to in, which was just outrageous. And within the first lesson, I'll link it up here in the corner. You can watch that if you want to watch that first. We made some ridiculous changes. Ridiculous changes. One of them being the grip. We strengthened the grip, and then it made a lot of sense as we started to swing through the shot then, because the club face was actually more to the left rather than aiming off to the right. So Jamie's come back in today, and his grip is phenomenal. Unbelievable. First off, Jamie has now been saying to me in the last 2 weeks since he's been playing, his game has improved enormously. Where before scoring a 7 on a par 4 was acceptable, he's now made pars and birdies like he's never made pars and birdies before. Now, we're not saying every time, and Jamie's yet to go out and play 9 or 18 holes and actually properly record his score yet, which is something I've advised him to do. But he's definitely playing better golf. Not super consistent just yet, and to be fair, now coming in today for his second golf lesson, I can see potentially why he's not been as consistent. But I can also see why he's been playing a lot better. So first off, his grip has definitely improved from last time. It was super weak last time, and now we strengthened it, and it's continued to stay strong, which is a real bonus. What was happening in the swing, though, is we were still just slightly flaring the face open. So what we did, we talked about keeping the face more down to the floor initially. That was really important, just to get that face more square again. But what was happening is we were still slightly cupping at the top, opening the face, and as a result we still saw a bit too much over the top. This was 9 degrees over the top, and considering we were 21 degrees first lesson, we got it down to pretty much 0. He's come back in today at 9, so it's about half. That's kind of normal. You normally see that after a golf lesson. There is improvement, but we've not fully got through. We've not rehearsed it enough times to get it perfect yet. Fast forward now to the end of today's lesson, and this is incredible change again. Incredible. I think almost as impressive as the first change that we made a couple of weeks ago. So we've continued with the slightly stronger grip. That's really important at the time being to keep Jamie's club face more left than his path, basically. Regardless of what the path is doing, we need the face to be more left. Then what we've really been working on today is the takeaway and the top of backswing, keeping the face super square. So this is takeaway, club face now pointing down, perfect. We've introduced a little bit of a wrist hinge here in the takeaway, but at the top of the golf swing, we've really worked hard on bowing this left hand position, left arm wrist position. I showed Jamie some images of Dustin Johnson, John Rahm, showing the bend of the left wrist to be a very successful position. But we don't actually bend the left wrist. We pretty much get it dead flat, almost Rory McIlroy-esque. And again, let me rewind back in time here. I love doing this. This was, again, the first swing last time, right? Super open in the takeaway because of the grip. Hopefully you can just see that through his trousers. Super open at the top. Super cupped with the left wrist. Mega long. Therefore, huge over the top. Now, what I've been working on today is filtering this golf club from the inside. And I was actually trying to get Jamie today to about 6 degrees from the inside. Now, granted, that sounds too much. And it is too much. But I needed to get it to that position to exaggerate the change. He wasn't swinging 6 degrees from the inside at the end. This was his new downswing. How amazing is that downswing angle? I mean, it's just like perfect. Coming straight through the right arm, straight through the bicep, into a slot there that is just outrageously perfect. This particular golf shot, hit 0.2 degree angle from the inside, and his club face was 3 degrees closed. Perfect. Straighter, further, better golf shots, more consistent golf shots, which was really, really important. Now, the other thing we've really worked hard on today, and we have not accomplished it yet, and it's unfair to say that we would have done. Jamie, before, because of the super weak hands, he would have to flick the club head over the handle to make the ball go left. You can see a very extreme flicking action as the club would come in to hit the ball. Unfortunately, Jamie still got signs of this happening. We've worked hard today on getting rid of it, but it's going to take a little bit of time to really, really get rid of it. You can see here there's less flick, but it's going to take a lot of time to really bed that out of the way. The way we did that today is we actually did a lot of short shots. Let's see if I've got an image of this. It wasn't that one. Let me just find the particular shot I was talking about. We did a lot of short, kind of chip shots almost at 50, 60 yards. Just trying to get this handle leaning forward a long way. Let me just try and find a better image. In fact, I think I even gave the feeling of really trying to lean that club forward here coming into the shot, just to get those sensations, just to get those the handle leading the shot, trying to bend this right wrist a little bit more coming into the hit. It takes a bit of time, and that's going to take more and more time as we get better at it. Jamie will become unbelievable at it. In fact, this is one of the good ones. The problem with it, when he did get it really good, i.e. this one, the strike wasn't quite perfect yet. And you've got to appreciate, we've gone from here on the right-hand side, the most extreme flick we've ever seen in our lives, to here on the left-hand side, where we're actually getting the shaft further forward. It's not going to come supernatural to Jamie just yet. But that is something I'm going to get him to rehearse and practice a lot. I'm going to recommend Jamie to record his golf swings when he goes down to driving range to get that feeling. To get that feeling of leaning the club forward. And then also being able to record himself to monitor it. Is it actually improving? I think Jamie's making some incredible changes, and I've got to admit, and this is me giving all credit to Jamie. He's a phenomenal listener when it comes to these changes. I'm telling him 5 or 6 things going on here, more than I would tell a normal golf lesson. But Jamie's just absorbing this information like a sponge, and that makes these changes so much easier. As much as, you know, I'd love to take all credit for these changes, I'm not, because it's Jamie that's making these changes and taking them on board and turning this golf swing, most unreal over-the-top golf swing I've ever seen in my life, to this golf swing. And we definitely hit the ball more consistently today. We didn't get the speed up today, to be granted. We didn't try and hit the ball super hard today. We were really focusing on technique to get the strike as good as we can get it. Jamie killed it as always. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, I'm going to keep you up to date with Jamie's progress, because I feel like he's a great example from taking a unbelievable... Nobody swings it as over the top as that. And if we can get Jamie shooting some ridiculous golf scores out on the golf course, moving it from that swing to the new swing, then anybody can be changed. Anybody. Great work today, Jamie. Keep working hard at this. I'd advise Jamie, we had a 2-hour session today. I've advised Jamie to book a 2-hour session next time for a driver session. Covering the irons first and then moving into the driver. I think that's going to really help, and I'll keep you up to date with that. When Jamie's going out on the golf course, I've advised him not to hit driver at the moment, just because I think the changes need to be bedded in with the irons first. Good work today, and I'll see you next time. Everyone watching, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the Quest Golf YouTube channel, and I'll see you all soon.